Hello everybody, I'm back. I just got out of seeing Spectre, the new James Bond film, the 24th James Bond film. uh, and I gotta say, right off the bat, pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. I very much enjoyed it. Very entertaining for sure. Side note, real quick, if you're from Rochester, I just saw Spectre on the IMAX screen, the new IMAX screen that they put in at Warenberg Theaters here. Highly recommend. That was I don't know if I've ever actually been to an IMAX theater before. I think this might have actually been the first time. Gotta say, I loved it. I'm gonna be back, no question. It was awesome. IMAX is fucking cool, man. It was really really cool. So definitely go check it out. Uh, yeah. That being said, let's talk about the movie, huh? The movie itself, Spectre, James Bond. It's pretty entertaining for sure, from start to finish. The acting all around really really great. Daniel Craig again, just showing that he's one of the best Bonds ever for sure. He's awesome as Bond again for sure. The acting all around great though. Storyline, there's some issues with the story, no question about it. I'll get into that in a second, but the action scenes in it, really, really great action scenes, really intense, really well choreographed, really well shot. And the movie as a whole, too, is really, really well shot. The cinematography is amazing in this movie, man. And yeah, the action scenes, they're really intense, they're really big, they're really crazy, they're really fun, really, really fun. Definitely have you on the edge of your seat. Going back to the story, though, it's a little not bland, but it's kind of a generic spy movie. It's got all the tropes of Bond. It's got the girls, it's got the guns, it's got the cars. It's got all that stuff. It's just kind of a run-of-the-mill spy movie, though. It doesn't really do a whole lot. It doesn't go real deep into anything. And there's a lot of characters here that really don't get developed at all in the movie. Now, one of them for sure is Dave Bautista. He's in this film. He literally says one word. He says one word the entire film. All that he's there for is to be a badass and shoot up, and it's so I don't know what his character was. I don't know anything about his character other than that he was just a badass and he was after Bond. That's all I know. And he said one word. What? And then the villain is played by Christoph Waltz. He's the head of Spectre. It was a waste of a villain. It was a waste of a villain for sure. He just didn't have a whole lot in the film. I mean, he was in the film for like 4 scenes. 4 scenes total in this whole movie. And when he was in the scenes, no question, he's great. I mean, he's fantastic. But it was so underused, man. That could have been such a great Bond villain, and they just didn't use him, enough. He didn't add enough to the story and stuff like that. So the real issues with this movie is with the story. It's a little generic. It's a little unoriginal, too. And I gotta say, there's a subplot going on in this movie that is straight up Mission Impossible 5. If you saw Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, it is the exact same plot, man. The subplot is literally the exact same. So it's a little unoriginal, it's a little generic, and that's the real issue that I have with this movie. Other than that, though, I can't say I wasn't entertained, because I was entertained from start to finish. It's a little long. I mean, it's 2.5 hours long, so it's a bit of a lengthy film, but from start to finish, I was entertained, and the action scenes are really fun. The acting is great. The cinematography is great. Overall, it's a good movie for sure. It's not the best Bond movie ever, and it definitely is not as good as Skyfall. Skyfall is still a great film. Skyfall is way better than this one, but still, this is a great film. It's fun to watch, it's entertaining, and it's something that you should go to the theater to see if you're going to see it. So, there you go. That's Spectre. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's definitely something I recommend. Definitely go to the theater to see it. If you're from Rochester, go to Warenberg. Go to the IMAX, pay that extra money, because IMAX, oh man, it's so good. I can't wait to go to more movies in IMAX. Star Wars, hurry up, get here so I can see you. But yeah, Spectre, 4 out of 5. It's a pretty good movie. Go check it out. All right, there you go. I don't know the next review. Next week, there's really nothing coming out, and I probably won't even go to a movie next week. So after that, The Hunger Games comes out, the night before it comes out. So, there's movies coming up, but I don't know what it'll be. Until then, though, go see Spectre. 4 out of 5. Yeah. There you go. All right. See you guys later.